Hello and welcome to the 2024 Thanksgiving Home Tour. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're going to start here in the entryway. This large mirror here, it's just hanging on the wall, and then below we have some baskets, and I have a little pumpkin basket over here as well. And I just have this area very simple because we do our getting ready here in the morning. A lot of times, like, we'll do our hair and just do our last outfit checks before we head out for the day. So yes, on either side of the mirror, I have these gold sconces, and I've added these really lovely velvet bows. These are from the Target Halloween decor section this year. And then inside the sconces, I have electric candles, which I'm realizing one of my candles is out. It probably needs some new batteries. And then over the top of the mirror, I've just placed a really lovely garland. And on the entry table itself, I have this pothos clipping, and it's in this really nice like mustard colored vase. And I have this cute little owl, and he was picked up from an estate sale. He's sitting in a flower frog. And then this dish right here, I picked up at an antique store, and it's really beautiful. It has gold, and then those are pressed flowers inside. And that's our catch-all dish. So we put our keys when we come in, so we always know where they are. And then on this side, I have another little Thanksgiving postcard in a flower frog, and an addition of Tom Sawyer and a candy dish. And I don't have any candy in there right now because I usually don't fill it up unless we have company coming. So that's the entryway. And then I'll just give you a little pan of the room here. And we do rent this home. It's a little 800 square foot granny flat, and we're so happy that it's our home. We've done a lot of work to make it very homey for us. So right here next to the front door, we have the coffee bar, and this shelf is new. We picked it up on Facebook Marketplace and painted it with chalk paint, this really lovely olive green color. At the top, I've added some garland, and then this, I believe, is an Otajiri teapot. And over here, I have my new squirrel mug from eBay and a couple of these pumpkins that I've repurposed from Halloween. The nice thing about these is you can just turn them around for Thanksgiving. And then I have a little ceramic dish back there in the back. Here's my bee anthropology mugs and a copper little serving tray behind that I got at King Richard's this year. And I have this lovely brown mug and a little creamer with these are little napkin ring holders right there. And so I really like those to add texture. And below that, I have a Fiesta ware mug, a little girly candle, I believe, a whisk broom, and this patchwork pumpkin. Most of these items I've picked up at estate sales or antique shops along the way. So here's some more really lovely mugs. And this little squirrely guy I got from Michael's this year, and another one of those leaf ceramic dishes in back. And then over here, I have a little nutcracker. I have this owlie guy. He's my made in occupied Japan piece. I really love the color of him. And I have a little pumpkin salt shaker up here. And this pumpkin spice rooibos tea is from Trader Joe's, and it is delicious. And then down here, I have another Otajiri mug. This one is an owl. And this really beautiful creamer with a couple of more of those napkin rings inside. And then I have this little painted plate back here that I picked up at an estate sale. Actually, all of these pieces are from estate sales right here, even the silverware inside this creamer here. And then in my last little cubby, I have this really sweet fox mug and this little bee honey holder here. is a trinket that we picked up while we were in Ireland, and I just really thought it would look beautiful in our coffee bar for fall. And then down below, oh, we have so many fruits and veggies from the store that they didn't all fit in the bowl. So, but I kind of like that it looks like, you know, harvest. So I just have it back there in a glass bowl. And I have this patchwork turkey here next to the Keurig. And on the Keurig, I have this beautiful stained glass mug. And then this little empty jar here is where we keep our K-cups when we're done with them. So that's why there's some coffee grounds in the bottom. I just emptied it. That's where we keep our empty pods. And so that's our coffee bar station. And then also in the entryway, we do have like our fall coats over there, just so that they're easily accessible. Oh, and I forgot, this little napkin here is from Target this year. I really loved the embroidery on it. So there's that. And then over here, this is what I have going on above the oven. So I did pick up this beautiful painting from an estate sale, and I just love it here. And just below, in a little shelf, I have a couple of turkeys and some gourds, and then just a couple of clear vases with some fall foliage coming out. And then on top of my stove, I have a few of my orange temptations that I just kind of leave out because this time of year, I'm constantly making casseroles or I'm baking something, and I'm always looking for pieces like this for baking and cooking in the fall. And so next we have the kitchen. Here's a good little overview of the kitchen. And right next to the oven, I keep all of my, just my utensils and my salt and pepper shakers. So here I've chosen this really lovely napkin, and it has this really nice acorn motif, and I just really loved the colors. So I just have this neutral little crock that I keep my utensils in, and then I can just dress it up with a fall napkin, which is what I like to do a lot of the time. And then these leave salt and pepper shakers I picked up at an estate sale, and these are for like everyday salt and pepper. And then if you watched my Halloween Decorate With Me, my kitchen, you'll remember this. This is our little crate that we keep all of our oil and salt and peppers in. And then back there, I have a little turkey dish. He just hangs out. And I also have this copper skillet kind of peeking out. I have another copper skillet just hanging here because I liked the tones. I really like copper tones in the fall. And then I've selected a few of my cookbooks in that more fall tone, color tone. And then this vase is actually hand painted. I don't know if you can tell, but I picked this one up from Goodwill, and I just leave it out all year. I love the color of it. And usually what I'll do is I'll put my scissors in here, so I always know where my scissors are. And then on the wall, I have my pumpkin pie plate. And actually, I have made this recipe just following this, recipe on the pie dish, and it turned out really, really yummy. Okay, and then above, here's what it looks like on my open shelves. So starting at the top, I just have these amber skillets up here with my patchwork pumpkin. He's turned around. He has a cute little jack-o'-lantern face on him, but I just have him turned around. And then I have a picture of my husband and I up there, and these really cute plated creamer and sugar set there. And then, like I said, with fall, I'm always looking for casserole dishes. And so these are just a few different sizes that I have for this season. And I just leave them out so that I have them all the time. These two I received for free. And then this one I picked up at an estate sale. And then this really beautiful transferware piece in the back, I also picked up at an estate sale. And then I always have my little Nestle chocolate milk tin with my pothos in it, and he's been really loving it there. And then in the back, I have a wicker plate, And then these are regular plate sets here with a sugar pumpkin inside that I'm going to bake up for Thanksgiving this year. And up above that, I have a white colander, some wooden bowls, a pothos plant, and behind that, I have this really beautiful scene. I don't know if you're going to see it with the lighting, but it's a fall scene, and that is actually a TV tray. But I really just loved the image of it, and I thought it would bring a lot of pretty color to the background of my shelves. And then here in the center, I wanted to showcase that beautiful fox plate that I picked up from the antique store this year. And I have it leaning against this wood tray just to offset the color a little bit, give it some contrast. And then I have I have this lovely doily here and a couple of faux pumpkins and just a few different fall tone bowls with this little, this is kind of like it's a pick that I picked up from Michael's. It's made of cardboard, but I really liked the texture of it, so I just have it sitting in the top of the bowl there. And then that ceramic piece back there I picked up at an estate sale as well. And that's actually a lamp, so I'm not using it as that. I just really liked the tones of it. And then this is a really lovely crock pot, and I have it sitting on an edition of the Saucier's Apprentice there. And then up above that, I have my little wine cellar. And in the very back, I have a turkey platter, and I do have some pumpkin plates and some tonal bowls and a really lovely brown pitcher. And then this little piggy is actually, we picked him up when we went to Plymouth. We spent one Thanksgiving in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and we brought him home with us. So he is from Plymouth. So I thought he was appropriate for Thanksgiving. And then down here again, I have these really lovely glasses with all these fall leaves on them. And these are vintage. These, again, I picked up from an estate sale. I just really love them so much. And I have this beautiful like peach color vase back there with some more pothos. Over here, I have my grandmother's kitchen clips. That's some of her handwritten recipes that I've been working through, a lot of her heirloom recipes, and I'll actually be making a persimmon bread from that later tonight. And then I have my Anthropology bee plates and bowls again, and that lovely Mexican pottery dish right there as well. And then these are the Waterford, Marquis by Waterford glasses that we were inspired to pick up from our recent trip to Ireland. And that garland we picked up from, I believe it was Home Goods this year. But I thought it really looked cute up there with everything. And then down here we just have some of our staples, our microwave, our toaster, and my KitchenAid, and some English muffins for the morning. And then on top of my refrigerator, I have this little Victorian home. Here is actually a piggy bank, so you can keep money in it, and that's where, you know, we keep our spare change. And I put a couple of little trees, and in the basket I have some fall foliage coming out. So again, here's our little kitchen from this angle. And in the center island here, I have this is actually a baby blanket, like a baby quilt. I found it at an estate sale. She had all these lovely quilts, and I thought it would be perfect for a tablecloth for my little island here. And if you look real close, they have little geese, which I love for the fall, and just really, really pretty tonal colors for fall. And on the opposite side, it has this leaf motif. And I just really love either side, but I really love the geese, so I have that side displayed right now. And then these persimmons are from my grandmother's tree, and they're actually really ripe and ready. So I will be making a banana bread a little bit later, and I'll be filming. So if you're interested in seeing how I use my persimmons, please consider subscribing and watching for my persimmon bread recipe coming soon. And then over on this side, we have our pantry door here. And I have a little bell on there, just to know when my husband or the dog are getting into the pantry. I know. And then this is my little knick-knack shelf, and I apologize, I'm fighting the sun going down early. But this is what I have in my little knick-knack shelf. I have this little duck planter. I still need to get him a little plant. So for now, he has this fall foliage inside, which he still looks really cute, but I think I want to get him a pothos. And then this is just a little wood pumpkin with a little wire sprig out the top, and I have it sitting on top of this little gold bowl. And then behind that, I have a St. Bridget's cross from Ireland. I'll actually put that on that side so you can see it better. And then down here, I have these lovely little houses. And I put this little pumpkin out in front so it looks like a little village. He does have a little spooky face on him, but for Thanksgiving, I just turn him around. And then back there, I have another little wooden pumpkin. I have this little scarecrow guy. And then this is a like a terracotta pumpkin jack-o'-lantern that I just turned around. And then this is a little pheasant that I picked up this year. And the picture behind it is a picture from Maine. I just really thought that looked like a beautiful fall scene. And then down here I have some more of my little pumpkin collection. And right here is another one of those Folk Manus puppets that I like to collect. He is a hedgehog or a porcupine. I'm not really sure. And I just have him sitting on top of this pumpkin candle. And so there's my little knickknacks. And then over here, this is my little like reading nook. It's really cozy. I have my turkey pillow on my chair here. And then this is my library shelves. So this I picked up from Michael's. This is actually in their Christmas section, but I wanted to see what it looked like with my Thanksgiving decor, and I think it works. So I just left it up. And then up here I have my mirror with this fruit garland and a couple of brass candlesticks that I've picked up. Most of these I believe I got at Goodwill. And then I have this gold candle snuffer here with a couple of vintage books. And at one of my hauls, I showed you this little dog handle, and I just have it sitting on top of this little wicker basket there. And I thought it was appropriate because I have, these lights are going to really mess me up. I have this beautiful dog illustration here. It is signed Black Lab, and it is by, let me see if I can get the name, David Chopel? Not sure, but it's just stunning. I love this guy for fall. And then down here, I have this wooden vase with some faux fall foliage here, and a couple more vintage books, and my little girl there. Over here, I have a mirror. And in my little basket wall hanging, I have a few of those air plants. And then next to my chair, we picked up this pheasant coaster while we were in Ireland, and I just thought it was perfect for Thanksgiving time. And this is a clipping from my plant up there. So she's continuing to give new life there. And then over here, I have a Bath & Body Works candle. This one is Cozy Sunday Nights, and this candle warmer, which is really nice because I have it on a 2-hour timer. I don't have to worry if I'm leaving it on. So that's perfect. And it gives a really nice glow to this little corner here as well. And then this peacock, this gold peacock here, I picked up at an estate sale. And this one reminds me of my husband and my wedding. We had a peacock caw. I don't know if you say caw, but it made a sound while we were giving our vows. So now anytime I see a peacock, it just reminds me of our wedding, which I love. And then this is a little cactus I have in this Mexican pottery there. And then over here, this is like my little right here, and this is my memory tree. So when I'm going through pictures and I find pictures from Thanksgiving past, I like to put them in my memory tree. There's a little picture of my husband when he was a kid. And fun fact, we went to the same elementary school, so I was probably at this event as well. I'm just not in the picture, but that's kind of fun because a lot of our childhood memories overlap, and we have similar memories from childhood. And then this is a picture of my grandmother with her persimmons. And so, yeah, she was really, she's still around, but she's just always been really silly, and I'm excited to get to keep making the persimmons. And so down below, I just have these lower shelves where I keep a lot of my antique books, and I have a game of checkers down there and some of our wedding albums. And yeah, so I just kind of keep some of the overflow there. And then this is my fireplace mantle right here. And I have I'm not going to go super into detail here because I do have my decorate with me, which I'll link below if you didn't get a chance to see it. But this is how I have my fireplace mantle decorated this year. Oh, and I should turn on the fire. Let's get it going. It is getting chillier these nights. Uh-oh, I think it's unplugged. But this is where we keep Boogie's toys and some of his sweaters for when it gets chilly. Boogie's my dog, by the way. So that's all his toys over there. And then this beautiful picture, it's actually a lithograph we picked up at an estate sale. It's one of my favorites. We keep it up all year round. I love trees. I love the roots, and it's just beautiful. And then we have this lamp over here that's from IKEA. And then over here, we have my new beautiful oil painting right here for fall. And here is our couch, our big comfy couch with that newly thrifted blanket that we picked up at an estate sale. And then down here on my coffee table, I have this tray, and the tray is really beautiful. I should show you how beautiful that tray is for fall. And inside I just keep a couple of my fall magazines. I love to look at the recipes in these. And then I have this really cute little pheasant trinket box that I can keep things in, and another coaster from Ireland right here. And then below, I just have some books that I'm reading and a couple of our photo albums below. And so here's another quick shot of the kitchen from this angle. So our kitchen and living room are all kind of connected. It's all just one big room. But I really love our little home. It's very cozy. And during the fall, even more so. Oh, I should mention this is a magazine holder, but I just roll up some blankets and keep those nearby, so it's always really cozy. And here's our living room. Little reading nook area. And that's all. Thank you so much for visiting my home and taking a look at my Thanksgiving decor. I had so much fun putting it all together and making my home a really cozy space. If you would like to see more decorating videos and more home tours, please consider subscribing to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. I really have been loving reading the comments lately. They've all been really encouraging, and I'm just so thankful for everyone that's been subscribing and commenting. And I'll talk to you next time.